Okay, YouTube. Just following up with the other video. I ran out of storage space on an old phone here. Got everything unpacked, but they're still in their plastic bags and everything. To show you what the bounty finally was. It was 2 bush nails, the Korean scopes. That's a pretty modern scope. I've got 2 Glenfields here. These Glenfields could either be made by Redfield or Weaver, and I'm feeling, Bushnell or Redfield. And I'm feeling these are probably going to be Bushnell because they're Japan optics. Now, the Japan optics back in the 60s and 70s and 50s were actually good scopes. The old Tascos, you find those that say made in Japan and everything. There's actually a decent scope, believe it or not. Maybe not by today's standards. There's definitely no loophole, but anyway, it's a good scope. Got a BSA Huntsman black. I've actually had pretty good luck with BSA scopes for the price. I mean, I'm in Virginia. We don't do no extremely long range shooting. This one right here is a Herters, and I think this might be one of the old ones. Ain't no telling where this came from. It's probably Japan. Once I get them out the bags, look at them closer. That is the Savage scope. I got done digging on that one and everything. This is not a Weaver scope, no shape, form. This is probably one of the Japanese from the 1950s or 60s Savage scopes. And how I know? The dead giveaways, the Phillips head screws. And then, of course, ended up with the J.C. Higgins and 2 old Weavers. And I'm willing to bet you these are made in El Paso scopes, which are very good scopes to have. Like I said, I'm not into putting them on there for target shooting or anything like that. These scopes right here are just going to be used primary to set off on a rifle. I might shoot occasionally, but it's going to give it that vintage look of what the gun would look like 40, 50, 60 years ago. So anyway, that's just the gist of it. Just a quick video. It is a pretty good haul. Everygunpart.com. Like I said, I generally don't use them. I don't like people that cut guns up, but I understand there's law enforcement agencies require guns to be cut up. And with that being said, prices, if you look at it, most times right expensive. I've been on there before trying to find parts for guns, and like I said, it can be tough. They want top dollar for them. A lot of times the guns on there are priced higher than what you can buy the whole gun for. But they do run sales, and this one was a 75% off sale. And I looked at some of these scopes a while back, and they had like 15, 20 bucks on them. And I think the most expensive scope of all of them was the BSA, and I think I paid $14 for it, 15 bucks. Like I said, the box is right around 100 bucks shipped to the house, so no complaints. I mean, I'm happy with what I got. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 scopes, and some rings. So, and I think the shipping was like 20-some bucks. You had to go from the left coast to the right coast. So, anyway, it is what it is. It'll be a lot of fun. Hopefully, I'll be getting to do some projects pretty soon. Working on a Ranger truck with my son's friend, trying to get him on the road for the first time. Been working on my old truck some, working with a Honda car a little bit. Working on making new shutters for my house. Got a lot going on. Not enough hours in a day. Living life. Anyway, I hope y'all have a blessed evening, and thank you for watching.